What's going on? Happy Thursday. How's it going? How's it going? This is Deonte Burden, a.k.a. Mr. Short Dollar himself. Welcome to the Dollar Hour. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. This is the first edition of the Dollar Hour of 2021, and I'm super excited. Tonight's show we'll be asking, we'll be discussing why you shouldn't be breaking your neck to put all your money in your 401k. Before we get started, I want to say what's up to my awesome producer, DJ Lab.
What's going on, brother? Sorry we late, y'all.
Oh, man.
Sorry we late.
We might be late, but we always on time.
That's right.
No, she's not here. I'm going to give a special shout out to Slick 316. And say Happy New Year to my whole Misfits Radio family.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, man, super New Year. I had a very unique 2020, and I will say this, man. I want to say I really appreciate all my family and friends. Had some different situations happen and everything like that, but your boy bounced through it.
Bounced back.
You know what I'm saying? Is in traditional Mr. Short Dollar fashion. And I'm super excited to get this year rocking and rolling.
That's right.
And everything.
That's right.
And again, this is the Dollar Hour. I'm Deonte Burden, a.k.a. Mr. Short Dollar himself. And we will be discussing why you shouldn't be breaking the net to put your money in your 401k. Okay. Gonna be a pretty good show because we've got a lot of folks got different ideas about what they want to do in retirement, and I want to have this kind of show just to discuss, my personal thoughts in regards to how I feel about retirement. Okay, we got everything streaming live on Instagram. We got streaming on YouTube. I'm using StreamYard. It's my first time using StreamYard for the Dollar Hour here at the Misfits Radio studio from the Mr. Short Dollar Majestic and my personal Facebook page. So if you are interacting with us on any one of those Facebook platforms, we in and out and everything like that and stuff. But feel free, please leave your comments and questions while we doing the discussion and everything. As always, beginning of the show, I always kind of rehash my previous week, so I got weeks. So we're just gonna kind of speak in general. Yeah. First, just want to start off saying Happy New Year, Happy 2021 to everybody. I appreciate 2020. That was a unique year and everything. A lot of stuff I went through, a lot of stuff that I learned and I did in 2020, and I'm super excited about going through 2021. Really ready for it and everything. We still are going through the pandemic, like we always discuss. Make sure you're practicing social distancing, washing your hands, keeping 6 feet, all the basic stuff you learn how to do in pre-K.
Basically.
Yeah, just do that and everything. Tax season is around the corner, getting started. You guys know I'm an accountant by profession, also the owner of Majestic Business Services, and our subsidiary, Majestic Accounting and Tax Services. We still are hiring for the 2021 tax season. As always, make sure you hit the links and everything, and we'll get your application and everything. I don't know if it's on the live stream now, but I'll make sure I get it as I do the description, update descriptions later on tonight or tomorrow morning. But I'll make sure we do that, and with that said, again, tax season around the corner. I know you guys have been receiving those second round of stimulus checks, balling like out of control.
Always balling.
Tearing that club up with that $600. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But when it come and everything. So we super excited about this upcoming tax season. This is gonna be my 20th tax season and everything. So I'm super excited about that. And last, we're gonna round it out, guys. Tomorrow is the day, January 8th. Pooch Day, USA. I'll be the double four. Yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 44 years old tomorrow. Hey, man, I had a blessed life. I had a blessed life and everything. Super excited about it. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know. I've been so busy and stuff lately. I haven't really had a chance doing the pre-planning. But I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it and stuff. Like I said, I've been through a lot, so I'm enjoying it, brother. I can tell you that. At least, don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but I'm enjoying it.
But you're going to do something.
Absolutely. And the party begins tonight.
At midnight?
Yeah, no, hell no, after this show. We don't do it midnight. Tonight. Yeah. Still got my Belvina right here.
Oh, okay. The good stuff.
Yeah, good scotch.
That's your birthday.
Hey, man, hey.
You deserve it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, brother.
It's your birthday.
Hey, again, this is the Dollar Hour on Mr. Short Dollar. Mr. Short Dollar, we talk about personal finance, entrepreneurship, business and real estate investing and everything. And I also want to, before I get started with the show, tell everybody thank you with the end of the year splurge super growth of Mr. Short Dollar. Man, we're on pace to hit 3,000 subscribers. Probably by the beginning of next month and everything. So I'm super excited about that and everything. It's been cool, man. It's been cool. And everything. I don't know where the hell it came from. It was just hard work, I guess. But we ain't gonna think too tough about it and everything. And like I said, this has been real rough organic growth and everything. And I'm just gonna keep chopping wood. Ask everybody to keep liking, disliking, commenting, and sharing the channel and stuff. And thanks again for all the support. But with that said, tonight's show, man, that's why I wanted to do that. Also, one last thing I want to bring up. We'll be back with Changing Lives next week. Like I told everybody at the end of the year, I did the video. Changing Lives, we did a massive rebrand. I got a rebrand on Changing Lives. I have some things that I've done differently in my life and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of rebrand Changing Lives. We're going to get out of the motivational, personal development, professional development. Will be more of a lifestyle discussion type show and everything like that. But I think you guys are going to be pleased with it. With the new direction I'm going in with Changing Lives. So I'm super excited about it. And I think you're going to enjoy the show we got next week. So, we're going to be hitting it on all cylinders and everything. So I just want to bring that up because I did a little 20-second video at the end of the year. We rebranded and everything. So, but I think you'll be excited because everybody been asking me questions. Why Changing Lives haven't had any video posted? Trust me, you're good enough for it.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. But, we're starting in tonight's show, I always go back, we were talking about don't be breaking your neck to put all this money in your 401k. Retirement is one of the things everybody talks about, now and everything, especially like when we get north of 40. And, everybody's thinking like, oh man, I need to start investing, 401k, retirement, putting money up and all this other kind of stuff. And people have all kind of different discussions, People are trying to start certain things, get their businesses together, get their investments together. Listen to all the financial gurus and everything, and also have different little contests and stuff about see what they got and what they have and what they're on track to do. What I thought about was when I was younger, I just remember when I was working at John Whelan Homes and just in the break room. This is pre-college pooch. I just got on and working in the warehouse, probably 21, 22. And I would listen to the old heads in the break room, and everybody was in there talking about what they got in their 401k. And when I say old heads, these guys were probably mid-50s. They weren't old. They were just, you 21, every damn body old,
right.
And everything. But that's a damn shame. But I remember the guys that just, run their miles. Now keep in mind, this is a warehouse. I was making probably $8.50 if I was making that, and those guys were probably making about $10, $11, $12 an hour. But I remember they were having like a little powwow and they were talking about their retirement in a couple of years. Because keep in mind, these guys are retiring probably the next 5, 10, 15 years and stuff like that and everything. And they were just saying, I got 50,000, I got 70,000, and I got 100,000. And my little broke ass over there just like, wow, man, these guys are rich. I'm just like, damn, just sitting over there just in awe of what they were saying they had and everything. And, in my mind.
I think somebody, your mom, say, hey, Pooch, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, that's my mama. Hey, mama, thanks. I appreciate it. Audrey, yeah, that's my mama. That's Miss Dollar.
Miss Dollar. Sorry about that.
No, I appreciate that. Thanks, mama, for tuning in. But you sit there, you listen to these guys, especially as a younger person. Like, dang, man, that's it and everything. And I put money in my 401k, and you look back at it, probably let's say I think it was 93. I'm a finance guy. I think it was 93 when they enacted the 401ks. And just a quick history lesson. 401ks got an inception because what happened was you had a lot of companies going out, especially after were pension based as far as retirement. A lot of even standard still have your police unions, you have your railroad, you have your teachers union and stuff like that. But most companies were giving out pensions. And what was happening was when people get into retirement age, the companies were, getting all these liabilities because they couldn't afford that. So that's why the government enacted the 401ks. You had the 401ks, 457s, 401as, 401bs, stuff like that. So that's why those things were enacted because the companies couldn't afford to continue with those pension plans. Okay. So fast forward, what you have with a lot of those companies were again moved away from the pensions at the 401k. So what they're doing now, you still providing a retirement source for a person, but you're putting the onus on what? The employee to actually do it. So if you're not contributing to it or anything like that, you kind of, SOL.
Okay.
The thing of it is that what happens is typically at most jobs, what happens when you start your job, you meet with HR, they'll have the conversation with you about putting in retirement, this is that, we can match this. If you put in $1 at this rate, you can have this. You meet with a quote unquote retirement guy once or twice a year, they telling you all this kind of stuff. You can have this if the market does this and all that kind of stuff. And it sounds great and everything, but we're going to discuss tonight the whole BS conception about all that. And just kind of give a background. I have an undergrad in finance. I have an undergrad in finance. I have a master in supply chain. So you're not talking to somebody that just, read a couple self-help books and everything like that. I'm a numbers guy. I have an in-depth knowledge about this. But what I also have an in-depth knowledge about the subject we're going to talk about tonight as far as the 401ks and how people misunderstand how to apply their 401k and how they need to be kind of looking at retirement as opposed to just trying to shuffle all this money. In essence, you're not doing like grandma and granddaddy did when you putting all the money up on your mattress,
right.
but you putting it in somebody else's bank,
right,
and everything and stuff like that in hopes that it will actually accumulate and grow. And it does. But the key question is it going to be enough for you in retirement?
That's the question. That's what I was about to say.
And that's the key component. And what people know, I have never ever till to this day heard a financial person bring that component up. Mm-hmm. They bring up the total amount you can have saved, but they don't have discussions of actually what do you need to be having in retirement. Okay. And that's the mixed component. We're gonna kind of discuss that tonight, but that was the kind of thing I was looking at when I was listening to them guys in the break room, like, yeah, man, I got this and I got that. I'm like, damn, man, these guys got money. Right. You look at it now, like, shit, hell, I'm making that damn threefold in a year here. Right. Hell, it might be that in a damn, yeah, oh, man. You making that 9 the hard way. Woo.
When you count them overtime, I'm like, if I do this and I do that, yeah, my check should be this.
Shit, I tell you, think about that shit. Car break down, you get this fixed on that check. Right. You can't stay in the shop damn near a month.
Because you trying to get that money up.
Man, one thing, I give you this on this check, and then the next check I give you that. On a car probably worth $400. You get more. I don't even want to go down there.
You didn't pay $800 for $400.
Back down memory lane.
But we're not going to get on that. We're getting on 401ks.
I'm about to shed it down too. All them damn hoopies and shit I used to ride.
Then you get that something else,
boy. Damn, I got my head hard hurting now.
I know, right?
Back to tonight's show, we asked why you should be breaking in there to start your 401k and everything. Again, this is Deonte Burden, Mr. Short Dollar himself. You listen to the Dollar Hour on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and also TikTok. Man, the TikTok is going crazy.
Really?
I had a video that had 5,000 views.
Really?
And, again, you got people that have these 100,000 views, but hell, you're talking to a person that really isn't fully engaged with it and everything. So, man, the TikTok is going crazy. Appreciate the support. Well, I start putting more effort into it as well. Let me just say that, too. But catch Mr. Short Dollar on TikTok, Facebook. You can follow me under Deonte_77 on Instagram. I know I'm missing some platform and everything, but man, just keep doing what you're doing. Follow me at Deonte. Also Deonte_77 Majestic Biz on Twitter and everything. And as always, and I put in the description block of the videos, I have all the links to all the social media.
We're gonna get you on Twitch too.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get on Twitch. We're gonna get on a lot more stuff. And everything. Lad keep me on point with everything, and I appreciate it too, man. That's a bad man right there, DJ Lad.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No. I appreciate you. But again, we're talking about why you shouldn't break in there to start your 401k. So everybody probably like, Pooch, why in the hell are you talking about that? Because again, I'm a finance guy, I'm a investing guy. Why are you telling me that? Because you people looking like, because one thing, like people, you get that stable job, they got a 401k, they got the plan. You like, man, they got a 401k, and all this kind of stuff, and then now you done got a job doing it, and then you got this damn fool Poochie now telling you why in the world you should be breaking there to do it. He's supposed to know what he's talking about.
He a finance guy.
Yeah. Why is this joker telling me I should be investing in 401k? And I'm finna explain something to you. See, when you start looking at 401k and investment and retirement, we got a couple factors we got to kind of start considering looking at first. Number one thing is time. When we start looking at time, you got to look at, be honest with yourself, be realistic. How soon you got towards retirement? If you had, and we kind of look at ballpark, we're going to retire. Everybody, 60 years old, maybe 65, 63, 64. most of the time we're not looking at retiring at 70 years old. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you sitting there really chilling and everything, you're like, okay, I can milk this kitty for a couple more years. But most of the time, we kind of looking at 60. You know, we kind of looking at, that's when we want to start, get ready to retire from everything, leave everything alone. So what we always look at in terms of where we at from where we at that particular time till we get to 60 and kind of look at those years and stuff like that. Another factor we want to consider when we start thinking about retirement is what we call compound interest. And what compound interest is, that's the rate that that your investment will increase at in time, over time. Okay, so we're looking at it over the years, compounding. The interest rate is going to be compounding and compound. That means it's giving you a certain percentage of interest on your investment each month, each year, and it's going over time and over time and over time. The key with compound interest, and I know you guys hear about this a lot, especially start listen to investment and everything, is time. You got a rate, but you got to have time. 8%, the impact 8% has over 1 month and 1 year is nowhere near the impact what 8% has over 5 or 10 years or 20, 30 years, right? And that's kind of what is the market like, what 8, 10%, what the market, they kind of look at it, just say if you have your money set in a basic index fund or something like that, so that we're looking at that. But if you have everything, just kind of, one of those basic funds and stuff, you're looking at it going between 8 to 10, but the key is that compound interest. Those are the factors you have to be able to look at. And also, this is probably the most important thing, what you got planned. What you got planned. It's kind of like what we're looking at that sum total. We're going to go over that in a second. But we have to be thinking about what we have planned. And what I mean by what we have planned is where you want to be at 60, where you want to be at 65, where you want to be at 70. Okay. Not you just working and working and working. People say all the time, well, people have goals in terms of,
I don't want to be working.
Well, I don't want to be working, but they look at something I feel don't have a damn thing to do with retirement. Well, my baby be graduated from college, or my car be paid off, or my house be paid off, and that's cool. Mm-hmm. But they're not looking at what I feel like the most important thing is the lifestyle, the living aspect. You're looking at a damn liability leaving. Mm-hmm. You're not thinking about your ass, still the consumption of life and everything like that. And I think that's the thing about it. Because, typically that's what happens. Mm-hmm. Soon my wife retires, soon my baby graduates, I pay this car off, I get this house paid, I'm going to go on and retire and do all this other kind of stuff. Right. And you're like, okay, cool and everything. And it's cool to have those. And those are what I look at as benchmarks, the time frame things. They're not actual factor of your retirement. Okay. To me, and everything. So those are the kind of things I think people just don't, really have, the factors that people don't look at. That being again, the time frame you got between where you at right now and to your retirement age. And what we call that investment, the term of that when we start talking to finance people, we call it your investment horizon. That means like, okay, if you at 20, you want to retire at 60, I mean, you got 40 years to your investment horizon. Mm-hmm. That's finance 101. Yeah. Okay? So we kind of look at that in terms of your investment horizon from that time and everything. So looking at the investment horizon, compound interest, that would be the rate your investment increasing over time. And the third thing, just having some kind of solid plan about what you want to be doing, where you want to have money coming from and everything. Mm-hmm. Those are key factors I think most people don't look at. Okay. Now, I done say here, I'm gonna give you guys like a quick example with that and get, before I get example, remind you again, I am Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dollar himself. You are listening to the Dollar Hour. Tonight we're talking about why you shouldn't be breaking it to put all your money in your 401k. Okay? And I know everybody like, man, poochie. Y'all need to listen to me, damn it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Right. Because I get too many damn phone calls from people, and I don't mind. I appreciate it. I love helping people. But I get too many phone calls from people that are north of 60 asking me these damn questions, and I'm sitting there like, look, man, I'm giving you the game now. Mm-hmm. At 20, 30, 40, listen to it. Right. Listen to it. Okay. It may not be what you want to hear. It may not be what you normally have heard. But look, trust me. It's the reason why I'm in the spot I am right now. You can call me boastful, call me arrogant or whatever this, that. I know what the hell I'm talking about with this. And I think what happens a lot of times, most finance people get the same advice. Mm-hmm. The problem comes up is, it's just like when you have an attorney, a doctor, whatever. A lot of times people don't know how to explain it in English.
Layman's terms.
Yeah, exactly. Just basic layman terms, people don't understand that. And I think a lot of times what I'm bringing up tonight is the aspect that's missed. People go over the end result more so the actual lifestyle component.
Okay.
People will tell you you can have X amount of dollars saved. Okay, that's cool, but what do you really need?
Right.
Okay, so with that said, you have a scotch break.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Belvini, number 12.
Okay. Okay. Is that kind of the same? It looked like the same little box as McAllen, number 25.
Well, number 25 a little more expensive than
really?
Belvini, you know.
Okay.
That's just like Belvini 25. You know, that's
okay.
$200 damn a bottle.
Okay.
You talking about $200 liquor now?
I'm surprised with some McAllen one.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I'm gonna break it out.
Oh, you'll break my heart. Well, Lab better put me up out of the studio.
I'm sit you on the table
pull out
like,
some McAllen, all right?
Drink a little of that.
Oh, man. I ain't leaving. I'm letting you know. Oh, no.
Tell me what you think about that.
Oh, man, we'll be talking about the market all damn night. No, man, pour another bottle. Man, you crazy, man. But check this, and we're going to go in this quick example, and I want everybody to follow me with this, okay? And if you got any questions or anything like that, now, Lab, if you see anybody punch questions, let me know. I want everybody to follow me with this example, and this right here is going to have you guys thinking about where you are and what you've been doing currently in your retirement planning and where you're going to be, okay? Because, like I brought up before, everybody typically had the same situation come up, right? Maybe once or twice a year you meet with the HR or a retirement specialist. He'll tell you, well, you need to get this plan, get that plan, you put this money in there, this results this, and by the time you retire, you had this much saved. You're like, okay, cool, sounds great, right? Okay, I'm going to go to the other side of it, right? Let's say that we're talking about that you need $30,000 to live. And when I say $30,000 to live, right, I'm talking about you at retirement. After you retire, your living expenses is going to take you $30,000, right? We're talking about your say if you got mortgage, groceries, insurance. Hey, you know you're gonna need some kind of medication, some subscriptions, and whatever. You know you go on whatever. Let's say that's $30,000. Which, excuse me, $30,000. That's around about what 20. Is that 20 a month? 28 or that's about 25 a month, something like that. Am I thinking right?
You said how much now?
30,000. Is that about 25 a month? No, 20, 26, 27. It's not 30,000, but something like that a month, right?
So you're saying 30,000 a month?
30,000
a year.
30,000 a year. Listen to the accountant, can't add.
20. That's 26.
26 a month, something like that.
26 months.
Cool. So yeah, so that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Well, we sitting there looking. Okay, we talking about your living expenses, what you need to live in retirement, right? So we're right at 26 a month, something like that, right? Ballpark. We ain't gonna guess. We're gonna use a calculator.
25.
25 a month. Okay, cool. I hit it on the right. Hey, look at you. Believe in yourself, boy. 25 a month, right? So we're talking about, what's pretty reasonable? You say, okay, look, I'm 60 years old, kids grown, this, that, and that. 25 a month. Reasonable amount for we paying for retirement, right? Cool. Okay, cool. So we plan to retire at 60 years old, right? Here's the key. This is what your investment guy, your retirement finance guy doesn't go over. How long do your ass plan to live? Okay. How long do your ass plan to live? Okay, so let's just say we're going to just roll the dice. We're going to live to 80 years. Let's say 80 years old. Well, shit, you better. You'll be a sardine with sardine, Vienna sausage eating joker. I was rolling the first 3 years. All your money gone. Shit, you be retired at 60. By the time you're 65, straight Medicare. No, yeah. You better. So I'm just saying, just for explanation purpose, let's say we forecast we live to 80 years old. Okay, that's fair, right? Okay. That's fair. We're going to go on statistics. What is it? What life expectancy is 72, 75?
Well, right now it's saying 76.
76. So 80, I think that's a fair number, right? Okay. We get past 80, we broke, we cool.
Okay.
We cool. I feel like one of the great grandbabies will help me out. You know what I'm saying? But if we get to 80, so we're saying retire at 60, we'll live to 80. So that's what, 20 years, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go with that, right? So if we know we need to we need just to live $30,000, we guessing
Okay.
for 20 years.
Okay.
That's $600,000 damn dollars.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got the number where we need to be. That's what you need.
Okay. To live.
Now, how many people really have looked at it from that perspective?
None.
So you got people sitting here that saved up $200,000 or $300,000 damn $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got some change in there because they look at it like this is the money I got in my account.
Mm-hmm.
They're not looking at it like shit. Hey, you're making that now, living off of it. You're making $100,000 a year now, and you are living off of it. Yeah, you know. And if you turn around, if you got $100,000 in your 401k, so you gonna live 3 years after retirement off that?
Right.
That shit
Because
painful.
if you making $100,000, you living $100,000 lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, even just looking at it in terms of, you know, because you banking, we're gonna go over that. You banking a lot of your living expenses at 60 will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, maybe a mortgage, maybe a car. No, you know how when you get 60, go mess around, get your damn Lincoln Town car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and everything like that. Get you some new teeth. Get your wife's new teeth, and everybody might get a hip or something like that. You know, and everything. Typical 60 shit. You know what I'm saying? A knee.
I hope I don't need no hip.
No, a hip or a knee. Shit, what shit going
I
on?
need no damn hip at 60.
Well, I see folk going there. They ain't even hit 55 and need them.
Hey, I'm 50. I don't need no hips for a long time.
Well, you know, I'm just saying, we're talking
I
about
get
the kind of expenditures you're looking at getting around by then.
know.
The teeth, the hip, the knee. You know, those are the kind of things we're looking at. You know,
Okay.
normal stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rites of passage.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just,
I got
hey, it's part of living, that long. But you figure, those kind of things will pop up. But now we done calculated. We need what? 600,000. We need over $500,000 damn dollars.
Mm-hmm.
How many of us are on damn track for that? Huh?
None.
Now, I done gave you the blueprint. Now, you sitting there looking at your 401k. And you 58 years old. And you plan to retire in 2 years. And you sitting there looking, damn, I got $150,000 in my 401k. I'm straight. And I'm telling you crazy as hell. And now you sitting there thinking about it. Now, again, I ain't telling you that, hey, you ain't going to be able to do that, but I'm sitting here telling you what's going on. Now, I want to give a backdrop. This show is not to scare you about don't have. I'm going to give you the plan to combat that. Mm-hmm. So don't worry. Just stay locked in and everything. I'm going to give you the plan to combat that, okay? But again, we just went through the example. If you turn around and say, look, I'm going to need, at 60 years old, I'm going to need just to live $30,000 a year. Okay? $30,000 a year, and we just said we're going to expect to live to 80 years old. Mm-hmm. That's $600,000 we need to have sitting in the kitty.
Wow.
$600,000 and everything. And realistically, at right now, just say if you 30, 40, 50 years old, wherever you at right now, looking at the number that you got in your 401k right now, excuse me, do you think you got enough money that you make to be putting in, the 600, or enough time to try to accumulate that kind of money? And you got to be realistic. So you can go with the hell no, the hell to the no, or the hell no. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to look at it. Right. But you know damn well you ain't got enough time to accumulate that 600,000.
You gotta stop bringing in reality.
Man, it's the dollar hour, baby.
I see.
It's the dollar hour. And again, this is the dollar hour. Like I said, tonight we're discussing don't be breaking your neck to start your 401k. Because here's the deal, and everything. I know a lot of people have been looking at it because, again, I think the example that I just gave, I think that is common. Mm-hmm. That retirement guy come in and you feel pretty good because he done told you, yeah, man, you can have this and you're on track to do this and do that and everything and stuff like that. But again, they don't be prepared because they're just looking at, again, that number most of the time. Mm-hmm. They look at that number, okay, well, I'm going to have this and this, and it looks like a good number because you don't have that damn number in your bank account. Mm-hmm. But again, we're not thinking about what we're going to take to live,
Right.
And I just think that far too often people don't realize that. And they get that money, and depending on, especially you got a 401k, what happens to a 401k when it comes out? Because the 401k is what, pre-tax, right?
Right.
So what happens to that 401k? Remember, that $600,000 that you actually got in your damn 401k actually gonna be what, maybe 550, 540.
Do they tax 401k at 40 at the capital gains rate? No.
Hey, but it's still getting taxed coming out.
I know. I'm saying when it come out, is it taxed at capital gains rate?
No, it's gonna get taxed. They're gonna get a cap. You won't get at cap gains rate. You won't get taxed at that. No. That's just like if you cash in before sell your investment, but it's still gonna get taxed.
Okay.
Well, you still talking about $600,000. The shit gonna be coming out. Excuse me, it's gonna be coming out. You probably gonna get what 545, 550.
Right.
So it's
that's being real generous right there.
Yeah. Again. So or let's say 530.
Okay.
So you looking at like that's I am being generous with it. So but and I don't want to scare the hell out of people.
Right.
But I'm saying, what's 25% of that of 600?
I thought it was at 27.
We hit 27.
Okay.
So 27% of 600,000. We're looking at
162,000.
162,000 minus 600,000. What we looking at, Lab? 438.
438.
Yeah.
You've been real generous.
I'm about to scare the hell out of people now.
Yeah.
Now see, here's the deal, though, Lab. The unfortunate part about it. Everything I'm talking about now, I know we got people like, okay, Poochie's just talking. Like I'm speaking some kind of Arabic. You need to be damn listening to me.
But you got to realize, too, what they don't realize is you giving them a conservative amount of taxes coming out. The tax rate may be higher by the time they get ready to retire. You got 5-10 years.
Yeah. And again, we're still looking at a damn, a difficult number, depending on, just say if you're making, let's say average person, with the average income in the United States, what, 30,000, but just say you kind of willing to be generous, and you're making $60,000 to $70,000 a year. You still, they say 10% of that $7,000. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the average person not putting no damn 10% of their money,
right?
In no damn retirement account. So you talking about now? You start looking at if you put in $7,000 to get to $600,000.